Wasn't going like over 60 miles an hour. Whenever time we go over 60 miles an hour, it wasn't changing out. So now we're going up to 70 and it's going with the same power and everything. Changing, you know, the RPM just dropped. We're good to go, guys, 100%. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be continuing on working on my Toyota Tundra. I just dropped a video the other day where I changed the oil and the oil filter and stuff like that. But the truck is doing the same thing. It's not shifting right and all that. You know what I mean? So I ordered some solenoid, shift solenoid and all that off of Amazon. I'm gonna put the link in the description, guys. You know what I mean? So if you guys wanna purchase some for your truck, you can always just click the link and purchase them from Amazon. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's used like 9 solenoids, so I'm gonna go ahead now and just replace the whole 9 of them. I'm getting the codes for like 3 of them though. Only 3 solenoid, like stock, off, something like that. Yeah, so I just decided to just change all of them because I have like 280,000 miles on this truck, guys. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna change them out all. You know what I mean? I have 9 of them here in the bag here. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to replace these, you know what I mean? Alright, so let's get started. I'm under the bottom of the truck. We're gonna go ahead and pull this drain plug and let out the oil. So we can after we let out the oil, we're gonna start pull the so I go ahead and pull it, guys. So now the oil draining. We're gonna use back that oil because it's a brand new oil. Oil is new, it's not old, you know what I mean? So we're gonna go ahead and use that back. So we're just gonna leave that to drain. Start back the bung because the oil finished drain. So now we're gonna go ahead and start pull these bolts around here. Okay, guys, so I go ahead and remove the pan. So these are the solenoids here on the side here. I replace these 2 here and all of these 1 here. Alright. Go ahead and pull that 10 bolt right there for this one right here. There's a lot of oil coming out and stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull all of them. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one, all of them along here. Make the oil drain out in the pan here, you know what I mean? I run into a little problem, guys, so I plug this one from right there. But when I look on the numbers, it's not correspond with the one that I buy. You know what I mean? The numbers them is different on here. You know what I mean? So that's kind of tricky for me right here. And the color is not even match up properly either, because I guess you can see it's a different green. And when I start to look on all of them, guys, like all of them number is different. I don't know why. But they say it's the right thing for my truck. Why number them is not matching up? You know what I mean? That get me confused now, guys, because I was just gonna match the number and just put back, you know what I mean? Or even the color, if the color didn't match, but the color not matching up, the numbers not matching up. So I'm just gonna try it out, guys. You know what I mean? I'm not 100% sure if it's gonna work. I'm gonna have to just go by the size. None of them number is matching up, none of them, guys. So I'm just gonna try to go by the size. If it work, it work. If it doesn't work, that's what happened. I'm gonna have to sit and install all of them on this side here. Hopefully that works. So there's a pin. There's a pin under here, 2 pins that hold these ones. So these ones like move back and forth. So be careful of that. When you pull this bolt, those pins gonna fall out. And if these not coming out, it's the pin holding it, you know what I mean, in place. So you have to move it. After you take this bolt out, you have to move it and the pin come right out. Then you can take out the sensor, you know what I mean? So yeah, and that's how this one go on back. You have to make sure you install back that right, you know what I mean? So the pins cannot fall out. Alright, so we're gonna go on this, we'll take out these 2 right here now. So we're gonna have pins under here too. That's why they have this on top of here. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go ahead now and take out these 2 here. Okay, guys, so next thing is, so I go ahead and remove this little bracket here from here. But
this is the pins that I'm talking about. But to remove those pins, because sometimes it can be way up inside here, you need a magnet like this, guys. To like just come here, pull it out like right here. I have to move these. See, move it and they drop right out. You can just move it. If you don't have the magnet, you can just move them and they drop right out. So this is what they look like. This is what they look like. Alright. So that's how you can take out the sensor right here. I know a bunch of air gonna be coming out, so maybe not a lot. Bunch of air. Oh. Okay guys, so next thing is, so I go ahead and remove this little bracket here from here. But to this is the pins that I'm talking about. But to remove those pins, because sometimes it can be way up inside here, you need a magnet like this, guys. To like just come here, pull it out like right here. I have to move these. See, move it and they drop right out. You can just move it. If you don't have the magnet, you can just move them and they drop right out. So this is what they look like. This is what they look like. Alright. So that's how you can take out the sensor right here. I know a bunch of air gonna be coming out, so maybe not a lot. Bunch of air. Oh. Let me show you guys something real quick. So this one is the old one, guys. If you guys can see that. Come on, focus. I'm just gonna show you guys that it's dirty. You know what I mean? All of that black stuff where you see on there can come off, you know what I mean? So I think this comes from like dirty aisle. The aisle is dirty, like right at the side here. If I rub it off, it's gonna get shiny. See that? So to show you, so the aisle was dirty, you know? Yeah, so this is the new one. So I'm gonna go ahead and install this. Let's put it in here. Come on. Go inside. Right here. So I'm gonna have to catch back the pins in now. There's a slot. You have to feel for it and just, you know what I mean, because these ones need to move. You know. So there's a slot there, just push in the pin and feel when it's locked. And then you keep them up in there, put on back the bracket and tighten it, and that's it. So I install all of them now, guys. So we're gonna have to put back the oil filter. I have to remove the oil filter to take this one off. This one here. You know what I mean? I think I have to take out this bolt here. If this one is giving you a hard time to come out, you're gonna have to take out this bolt. So you can slide it out, okay? Yeah. Okay guys, so I go ahead and install these one here. So they're moving a little bit. Yeah. But the pin hold them in place, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna put on the oil filter real quick. Okay guys, so I go ahead and install back the oil pan. So up here, we're gonna push that piece in, that middle piece, push a little pin through the side here, so we can measure the oil, guys. We're gonna pull this after the transmission heat up. You know what I mean? We can pull this and this will give you a measurement of the oil. Alright? So we're gonna go ahead and just push in the middle piece here and catch the pin through the side here. This is where I'm gonna pull the transmission from. You guys can't really see. There's a bolt up there in the side here. Let's go ahead and pull that. Okay guys, so this is how I fill this transmission. Just put the hose up there, put it in the bottle there and pump it. Okay guys, so let's start her up and we're gonna make it go up to operating temperature before we can check the oil level. We're gonna just make it warm up, guys.
let this gauge go all the way up to half, and then we check the oil level. We're gonna pull the plug under there. Alright, so we're gonna leave it for idle for a while. You can use the infrared heat gun and test the temperature of the transmission. Whenever time you get up to like 116 degrees, then you can pull the plug. Test the level of the oil. Don't wanna get burned. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this. See how much oil coming out. So a lot was in there, guys. Oh. A lot more was in there, so can work with that. Okay guys, so we're gonna shift it through all the gears then. So we're gonna go reverse, neutral, drive, neutral, reverse, and take it for a test drive, guys. Okay guys, a moment of truth. Let's see if this thing gonna change out. Let's see if it's gonna be changing. It's changing, guys. That second, let's go to third. See that, guys? See the RPM is going up and down. That means this transmission is shifting. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's shifting. See that, guys? It wasn't going like over 60 miles an hour. Whenever time we go over 60 miles an hour, it wasn't changing out. So now we're going up to 70 and it's going with the same power and everything. Changing, you know, see, RPM just dropped. We're good to go, guys, 100%. Okay, guys, so we go ahead and take it for a test drive, as you guys can see, and it's running fine. I'm happy with the result, you know what I mean? I didn't trust those sensors up just because the number them didn't match up, but you know, I give thanks, you know, I thank God it worked out, you know what I mean? Because that's my second time pulling it down, you know what I mean? But from the first time when I pull it down, I should just go ahead and replace the sensors, but I did just try out something, you know what I mean? But that didn't work. So if you guys get in those codes, just go ahead and just purchase the sensors and just replace them and the truck will be good again. You know what I mean? So guys, if it's the first time on the channel, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button, press the notification bell and press all, so whenever time I drop another video, you can be the first to update, okay? So thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one.